Okay. Welcome everyone. Karibuni to the 7th episode of the Bills Auction Show, season 1. Karibuni kabisa, karibuni wote. I hope you all had a good day and welcome back to the show. This is our 7th episode. We've been conducting this show since last week. We have been doing a dry run, and so far it has been successful. We've had a couple of sessions where we have shopped around, and we have had people come and try to shop, and people have also tried to buy. So this is the 7th edition of the first season. So the first season will go up to episode 10. That will be the end of the dry run. Then we should now kick off the show. We launch the show now officially. So if it's your first time here, welcome to the Bills Auction Show. This is a new innovation that we have come up with as a result of the problems that we normally face during our buying and selling on Facebook. So this is a show where you get noticed, a show where you stand out. So this is the place to be, and we need to change. We need to change the way we do things. If we find a problem and there's one of us who can provide a solution, then it's important that somebody comes up and then they become the change that we need. And this is the change now we are bringing with this show. We want to improve on our experience when we are buying and selling on Facebook. I know all of us at one point or another, we have wanted to sell items on Facebook, but we have encountered several challenges, either from items taking too long to be sold, or maybe being conned, or perhaps your advertisement is usually not respected by other people. You put an advertisement there, and then on the comment section, somebody comes and puts the advertisement there. So it's really a mess. It's a mess. The buying and selling in Facebook has become a mess. So we have to innovate and come up with a solution. And the solution is the Bills Auction Show. So this show runs every day from Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And this show is for you. This show is yours and me, because at one point, even if you're not buying and selling right now in Facebook, at one point you'd want to sell something that you no longer need. And the first place perhaps you think of will be Facebook. So this is an innovation that is going to benefit all of us. So I think it's paramount that we all embrace it. So we have some rules about the show. We have been conducting the show for the last 2 weeks, a dry run, like I said, and we have had suggestions from people who have come and maybe given suggestions. So we are using English strictly because we are targeting that this show is going to be an international show, because if somebody is in South Africa and maybe he wants to sell something, if we have them in our group, then they can also sell those items to that person in South Africa. So that's why we chose English initially, but we got some feedback from the fans, and they said that we can, because it's an East African show, we can use, and a Kenyan show for that matter, we can use Swahili and English interchangeably. So we agreed on that, and we agreed that if you're comfortable using Swahili, then use Swahili. If you're comfortable using English, then use English. Because this show is a live show. It's a live shopping show whereby you come in to the studio. Right now I'm in the studio, so you can come into the studio like I am. You join me here, and then you interact directly with the live audience who are watching. So that's why language was an issue, but we have agreed on something. So I'll explain later how the show works, but basically that is the introduction about the show. And for those who are new here, you're very, very much welcome. Karibuni sana. kwa show ya Bills Auction. Here we tunafanya online shopping, but si ile ya kuja kupost vitu alafu unapotea. Hapa tuko tu live, so kama mtu anataka kununua kitu unaingia kwa studio, alafu unaelezea ile kitu unauza, na wale viewers wanaangalia. Kama kuna mtu anataka kununua hiyo kitu, anaingia pia kwa studio, mnaingia hapo kwa studio, mnanijoin hapa ndani, alafu mna negotiate na mwenye anauza. Kama unataka kunegotiate bei, maswali zote zile uko nazo unauliza mwenye anauza. Kama ni gari, maybe unaweza uliza mambo ya mileage, unauliza gari iko wapi, kwa sababu ile mambo inatendeka sahi kwa selling and buying kwa Facebook ni kama haya. Let me just share the screen with you. So this is normally what happens in Facebook right now. For those of you who have experiences in buying and selling on Facebook, I think you have come across such scenarios whereby you go to a page, and then you see somebody has advertised something, and then another person comes there and comments how much, and then the owner of the advertisement comes back and then he says inbox for price. So this back and forth is what we are trying to get rid of. We don't want to waste time, and especially, like I've been saying in my previous shows, that if you are running a business and you're selling something and this is what is happening, then this back and forth and the time it takes between the time that the seller makes the advertisement and the time that he makes a sale is too much time wasted. So this is exactly what we are trying to get rid of. So that is not the only scenario. I have another scenario here. Maybe if I can share with you. If I can share with you another scenario here. Yeah, there we go. That one. So as you can see, this is the same scenario, but a different context. So what is happening here? Again, we have somebody comes, puts an advert, and say 4-bedroom house for selling Buruburu. Price is 10 million. Then Kenyan one comes there and a type location please. Then huyu jamaa mwenye ameka advert amepotea. So maybe atakuja after 2 days, then he comes and reads the advert. And then he comes back. Then the other Kenyan comes and asks how much. So this is what we're trying to get rid of. We just want a scenario where if you're selling something, you come into this show and then you enter, you declare your interest, and if you're selling something, you come into the show, you explain, I'm selling a 4-bedroom house. It is located here and there. And then if somebody is interested, they declare the intention and come into the studio, and then you people negotiate. If you have several buyers, well and good. If you have one buyer, you negotiate and you make the deal, and the business is done. So how the show works is, there is a link where you're watching this show from. There is a link that you use to click. If you click that link, it will bring you directly into my studio here. That link looks like that. Okay, so you click that link if you're interested. As we are shopping, you click that link and then you come into the studio. So same thing, if you're also buying something and you're interested, you also click on that link and then you join the studio, and then you interact directly with the buyer. If you're buying, or if you're selling, if you're buying, you interact with the seller. If you're selling, you interact with the buyer directly. You come here, negotiate, and yeah, you make the deal immediately. So those are the advantages. Another advantage is that there's been a lot of conning on Facebook, whereby you find people come, they find items, and then they send money to people and they don't get the items. Those things have happened to people, yeah, and it's not good. So here, because we are putting a face to the item that is being sold, and there are witnesses who are watching in terms of viewers, then this issue of conning is going to really come down. Okay, it's going to come down, and if somebody is not selling something genuine, then wataogopa kuingia hapa kwa studio wauze hiyo kitu. So it is very important that we make sure that we embrace this initiative and ensure that tupunguze hii mambo ya ukora on buying and selling on Facebook. So that is the link to enter the studio. And maybe the other thing I must mention is that the whole of last week and this week, we have been going, from the beginning of this week, we have been going on a Meet the People tour. So we've been visiting some sister groups, and we have gone there and we have seen how they are working. And we found, yeah, that is the same scenario that we are discussing here. How much inbox me for price, location please. So we found those scenarios there. So here we want to change things. We want to change things because we want to get rid of that redundancy and ukora and all that. So here we want to do things the new way. So this week, the whole of this week, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today is the last day of the Meet the People tour. So we are visiting the last group, sister group, which is Soko ya Nairobi. We'll go there shopping. So we also have our own group. It's called the Bills Auction Show, just the same way. So you search that group in Facebook, join, and then you post your items there. There's also a page. You also join it, and then you become a part of that group. So I think that is enough introduction for the people who have joined today. But what is important is that you need to spread the news about this initiative, spread the news to your friends. So what we normally do is, if you're watching it, you can share the live stream to your timeline, share it to your groups that you belong to, so that we have several people watching this show, and they get to join us in this very noble initiative, just to make things and life easier for us when we are buying and selling things on Facebook. All right, so I think maybe the next agenda would be maybe to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to all those people who are watching. So if you're watching the show, on the comment section, you can just type hi, or maybe the location where you're watching us from. You can say if you're watching from Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, Pretoria, Cairo, California, USA. Yeah, just type a comment, say hi, just type anything and say hi, so that we can give you a shout out. And in the meantime, also, you should be sharing the live stream to other groups like I am doing right now. So kindly just say hi. And again, also, maybe if I may add, the show is just not for buying and selling. It's a multi-purpose show. So if you are an employer and you're looking for employees, you can come here, get into the studio, then explain which employees you're looking for. If you're looking for employment, this is also a good platform for you to find your dream job. Come here and market your qualifications. Remember, I'm saying that this show is for you to get noticed. So take advantage of that. You come here. If you're looking for a job, yeah, come and market your qualifications and your skills. The other thing also, if you're not buying and selling and you're watching, we would like to hear your feedback. You can also comment on the comment section, or you can also come into the studio and give suggestions on how to improve the show or how to add features. Maybe you have some ideas that we missed out. So come please and share them with us, because that is what we want, so that we can grow the show. The other thing, if you are an expert in any area, I like using the example of vehicles. Maybe you are a qualified mechanic. You can come to the show and then give advice to people who who buy vehicles on Facebook or online. So give them advice, because when people are buying vehicles, what normally happens is the vehicle is advertised there, and then it's cleanly washed, it's maybe buffed, it looks very neat, somebody comes and buys, but usually there are very many other things that you should really check when you're buying a vehicle. Perhaps the mileage, maybe bushes, I don't know. So if you're a mechanic, you can always, or any other qualified person for that matter, you can come and share your knowledge with the buyers and educate people. Also, if you have had an experience on Facebook, or buying and selling in Facebook, you have had an experience that is unpleasant, or you have been, like for example, getting conned, you can come and share with us, so that other people can also know and maybe take precaution. So maybe with that, I will move straight on to the main business of this show, which is buying and selling. So we normally first start with the items in our group, the items that have been listed on our group. So I'm going to go directly there to our group. I'm going to our group right now, so that that is our group there. So that is our cover page. So we are going now to look at the items that have been listed on our group today. So now we are going shopping. So what should happen is simple. You just need to, if you see something you like, if you see something you like, then you just comment on this on the comment section, and maybe declare your interest. And if you see something that maybe belongs to you and is being sold, also you just click on that link, and then you come into the studio, and then you start marketing your item. As you're marketing it, then you'll be attracting potential buyers, and they will come in. So normally you can have, perhaps if you have one buyer, we are going to bring in maybe like if you are a one seller, we can bring in 5 buyers. If you are one buyer, we can bring in 6 sellers. So you'll have an option on who to sell your items to. So our first item for the day is a domestic water purifier. This domestic water purifier is being sold by a lady called Esina Leni. Okay, and she says that you can drink straight from your tap, and it removes all impurities, including excess chlorine and fluoride from your water, giving you a crystal clear drinking water with a crispy, fresh, refreshing taste. So let's look at it. There it is. So as we are looking at it, Esina, if you're watching, by now you should be in the studio, because you should come into the studio and market. Tell us more, because I can see even the price is Kenya shillings 1. So you should be coming into the studio by now, and you let us know more about this water purifier. So there it is. So today I'm going to move very fast, because I want us to go to the other sister group where we are visiting today. There's a lot of nice stuff there, so that we can shop there. So if your item is here, like Esina, you should come into the studio, and then you market your item. So that is the domestic water purifier. The next item, I move very fast. These are items that were posted today in our group. So we have Mwangi George Wamadai. Mwangi George Wamadai is selling some sofa sets here. Let's look at them. Okay, we have sofa sets there, a 5-seater going for 20K. All right. Mwangi George Wamadai, are you around? If you are around, you should come into the studio and you sell this sofa set. Mwangi George Wamadai. Okay, Mwangi George Wamadai. If you're getting problems getting into the studio, just click on that link there. Okay, that's the sofa set. So if your item has been mentioned, anytime you can come back to the studio, and then you market your item, and then we see people who are interested in buying it. Then the next item here is we have Miriam Buru. Miriam Buru is looking for a Samsung TV, free to air, 32-inch. So if anyone is watching and he has that TV, then just click on that link and come into the studio, and you'll be able to sell that TV if you have it. So for those who are coming in, welcome back. Welcome to the show. Karibuni kwa show. We are buying and selling here live. So if you're buying and selling anything, you can just comment on the comment section, and then you come into the studio and sell your items. If you're buying something, as you're shopping around and you like something, you just come in and you declare your interest. So we are saying we are moving from the old way into the new way. Yesterday, there was a gentleman here in our group. He was called Murimi Brian. He's selling a computer here. He's selling a computer, a Dell Inspiron 360. There it is. So if anyone needs a computer, it's 8,000 Kenyan shillings. Dell Inspiron. It's 4 GB RAM, very fast machine, and it is has a huge hard disk. It's new. It's used, but in perfect condition. The performance is excellent. So Brian was here in the show. He came into the studio. He explained himself. He explained why he's selling the computer. He said he bought another one, and this one is taking up space in his house. And he also said that he has not used the computer for a long time, just around 3 years, and it is in very perfect condition. So kama unataka hii computer, this gentleman here, Murimi Brian, is selling it. He was here yesterday. I don't know if he's watching the show today. If he's watching, if he's interested, he can still come back and talk to new viewers today. If not, then for those who didn't watch last night's show, you can go to our group and you'll find the show there, and you'll watch it and you'll see what Brian said about his computer. So if you're interested in the computer, just declare intentions on the comment section. So we move on very fast. I think there are some items here. Jeremy, if you're in the show today, you come in. Miriam Buru also, you come in. So I think we'll move to the other group now and shop for items there. So if you're just coming in, welcome to the show, and share the live stream so that we can have several people watching the show as we go for shopping. So remember, there is a link on the screen there. There's a link on the screen. The link is this one here. It looks like this. It's on the comment section. Okay, if you're having a problem coming into the studio, just click on that link and it will bring you directly into the studio. Okay, so that is our link. So now we're going to shop for items. If you see an item that you like, then you come into the studio, or you just comment on the comment section or in the description of that video you're watching. If you look on the description at the top there is somewhere where there's a link that looks like this. Click on it. It will bring you into the studio. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to that group, and we do our shopping. So now we are in this group. We are here in that group. It's called Soko ya Nairobi. So if you have any item advertised there, so pay attention. If we get near your item or we focus your item, then all you need to do is just come, click on that link, the link that looks like that on top of that video where you're watching. For example, you can see here, this show is already running here in this show. So if we focus your item, you come use this link here. Sorry, use that link, the one I've highlighted. Click your link, then itakuleta kwa studio, then we explain market item yako live. So many people are watching, so you never know who might be interested, they will also use the same link. Wana click, wanaingia kwa studio na mtaweza kuanza kufanya biashara tu hapa. Mnasikizana bei, kama mtu anataka kubargain, the same thing. So acha tuendelee. Sasa tuende shopping kwa hiyo group. So let's look at items. Let's look at items. We have a milking machine here. Let's start with this. So I'm just going to pick items randomly, but as I'm moving around, if you see something that you want, just click or type on the comment section, or click that link, come into the studio and say, I want that item, so that the owner can know. Or if the item is yours, then you yourself, you come into the studio using that link, and then you explain yourself. So now we are here we're in this group for those who are just coming in, and we are shopping here. The show is running. The link to get into the studio is that one there on top of the description, the one I've highlighted. Higher. So we are looking at this milking machine. It's 75,000 shillings. So wakulima, kuna milking machine hapo. So kama wewe ndio mwenye hii machine, tumia hiyo link uingie kwa studio, uuze machine yako, kuna watu wanaangalia. Okay? Na kama uko interested na hiyo machine, pia ingia tu kwa studio ama utype kwa comment section ya kwamba uko interested na hiyo machine. Alafu utaingia tu kwa studio na utaweza kununua hiyo machine. Okay, so tunaendelea. Tunataka kuangalia vitu mingi as much as possible leo. Now we want to look at several things today. Nice things. There's a mattress there. Okay, so I'm just using my intuition, but if you're interested in the mattress, then unasema. But mimi naangalia zile vitu mimi mwenyewe nafikiria kama zinazowapendeza. But kama wewe umeona ile inakupendeza, unaingia kwa studio, alafu unaingia kwa studio na unasema kwamba unataka hiyo item. So tunasonga tu mbele, kuna dining table hapa. So kuna hizi vitu kama hii. Sasa this person is selling 13 items. Okay, this is the challenges I'm talking about. These are the challenges we are trying to address. If you're selling 13 items here, it will be very hard for you to sell them with this back and forth in Facebook. Sababu kila mtu atakuja hapo, either apost items zake kwa comment section yako, ama kuje anze kuuliza location, how much. Mwingine atakuja tu ataona hiyo swali imeulizwa tena anarudia the same thing. But kama wewe ndio mwenye hizi vitu, ukiingia kwa studio sahi, unajibu tu maswali zote zenye zinahusika, alafu mtu ataangalia hii video, mwenye anaangalia live ama wale wataangalia baadaye wataona. So there are several items here. This guy is selling dining room marketplace, I don't know, furniture. It's called Smart Happy Home. So he's selling a lot of items. And now you see these ones, they don't have a price. It's saying free. It can't be free. Yeah. So if you're doing business like this, then you're not serious with your business. You need to put the prices here. Yeah. So you come to the show, but the show now is here. So make use of it. Come to the show and then market your items properly. Tell us where you're located, how long you have been in business, or some things like those, so that people know you, because this show is about you getting noticed. Okay, so let's move on. I see these are just business items here. Let's look for some second household items. Okay, there's another laptop here. We have been selling laptops here in the past. I don't know if anyone is interested in a laptop. Hakuna mtu amesema. Haya, kuna fridge hapa. Inbox me for fridges and microwaves. So hii ndio mambo tunajaribu kumaliza kwa Facebook. Inbox me for inbox. If you're doing business, you need to sell these things very fast. Kwa sababu, like I've been saying, unaweza pata maybe mtu ana relocate. They need to dispose their things very fast. So akikuja akiona vitu, hakuna jamaa inboxing and outboxing and what. So kama bei iko hapa rakaraka, mtu anaangalia then ana decide haya, kama anataka kubagain tena, mnatumiana message back and forth. So with this show you come, if you are the seller, unaingia kwa studio na unasema ile kitu unauza, kama unapunguza. Kama jana Biggie alikuja kwa studio, ile kompyuta yake alisema anauza 8000, but alisema he can reduce the price. So this is what we are trying to achieve here, yeah, so that we can sell our items faster. So this fridge is going at I don't know, I saw free there 3000 I think, and then the number is there. So the owner, I think, maybe has not learned about the Bills Auction Show. The show is still young, so share with him, share with people, so that they can come and sell their items at the show here. Okay, so we're moving on. There's a car. We sell cars here also. There's nothing that cannot be sold at the show and is legal. So everything that is legal is sold here. We have a car here, KBP 596Y. They're saying it's a Toyota Prado 120 series diesel automatic. So if you're interested or you are the owner, maybe you can come and give us more information about this car. That's why I was also saying experts can also come and advise our buyers on how to, on the things to check when you're buying a car. Like I said, the car can be washed very nicely, buffed, prepared very well for sale, but maybe uko ndani imebomoka, we never know. But this show also is for experts to come and advise users on what to check when they're buying complicated items like cars. So it's there by Karuri Car Sales Nairobi. So if you are watching, you can also come into the studio and sell your vehicle. If you're interested, you can just type on the comment section, and then we'll be able to come into the studio and maybe negotiate with the owner and make a deal and buy this car. Remember, our intention is to see more deals on this show. We want to see very many deals in a very short period of time. I think the price of the car is 1.45 asking price, and it's negotiable. So you can share that news. Then we have some item here, very nice. I think you guys can guess already what it is. This should be a wedding ring. So the owner is, I think, Lavanderia Jewels. So for those looking for engagement ring, anniversary, wedding ring, cocktail ring, or self-gift, yeah, you can visit them at Tembo. So let's look at those rings. So these guys are jewelers. So if you're watching the show or you need a ring, you can visit these people. Okay, that's the ring there, if that is your preference. So you can visit them at, they're saying, and we don't know the price now. Yeah, so if the owner of this business is watching, you can come in and give us more information. But they're saying they're on Tembo House Avenue, and location Tembo Co-op House, Moi Avenue, Nairobi. Okay, so that is where. So also, viewers who are watching, if you're running a business, you can come to this show and you market your business. Excuse me, you market your business and tell viewers where your business is, what you do, and your services, your products. So you can come here and expose your business, get exposure, and perhaps increase your sales. So welcome for those who are just coming in. Karibuni kwa Bills Auction Show. We are in the middle of shopping. We are at the half-hour mark. So this show runs every day from Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's a live shopping show. So if we shop for items, and we also market and buy and sell our items. So if you're you're a business person, or you're looking for something to buy, this is the show for you. You just come in and you click on the link that is on the top of the description of this video where you're watching, and then that link will bring you here into the studio. And then if you're selling, you explain yourself, market your item personally. And for those who cannot market their items, you can send your items to the email that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Send your items there. We will package them for you nicely in advertisements professionally, and we will market them on this show every day until they are done. So this show is for you also, busy people who cannot market your items. Also those people who are looking for some items and they don't have the time to go in all of these pages in Facebook to start browsing for items one by one. If you don't have that time, you just email us on that email that is scrolling down there and tell us what you're looking for. Then we're going to find all those things for you, and then you'll come to the show and then meet the owners, or we'll connect you with the owners. So you'll have a variety, and then you'll choose from those options whatever you are going to go with. So this show is full of goodies, is full of benefits, is full of, there's a lot in this show that really you can enjoy. So that is how the show is supposed to benefit all of you. So we move on. Let's continue shopping for more items in this group. I think let's feature some things for the ladies who are watching. Let's look at something for you. Okay, we have there some very attractive handbags for ladies. They're being sold by Finamag Citrex. I think it's either a business name. Yeah, so there we go. Some bags there. They are on offer at 2,000 shillings. So they're saying I think there's only one post for the picture. So just the price, we don't know where we can get them. There's no contact left. So that is where this show comes in. So if the owner would have been in the studio, then would have been able to know more details about these handbags and perhaps maybe shop for them. So if you know the owner of this business, Finamag Citrex, share the good news about the show. And also, if you're watching, share the news. Our hashtag is hashtag the Bills Auction Show. The other hashtag is live buying and selling. So make sure you share that hashtag. Is trending right now in Facebook. So make sure you share that hashtag, and so that we can get several people into this show, so that we have one place where we can buy our items very fast and easily, just at one go. So we are moving on. We're shopping for items. Remember, I'm just picking random items, but if you're specifically looking for something, or if you see something that you like, then please comment or use the link on the description of this video at the top there. Click on that link and come into the studio. So I think I'm seeing some other items here for the ladies. Let's feature them also. Okay, we have, I don't know, these are called heavy warm ponchos. Heavy warm ponchos, they're there. Okay, heavy warm ponchos for the ladies. So it's the cold season. Ladies, if you are watching, we have something for you to keep you warm during the warm season. Very nice ponchos here, being sold by Dress Bila Stress. I think that is a company or a business name. So they are there, poncho at Kenya shillings 2,000, and they are free size. Okay, the WhatsApp number is I think 254-702 205. But I don't want to bother myself with these WhatsApp numbers, because this is exactly what the back and forth that we're trying to get rid of. So I think it's just best if the owner of this business can come into the studio if they're watching by clicking on that link, like I keep on repeating, and then you come into the studio and tell us more about these beautiful ponchos you're selling here. And if you're interested in them also, you can walk in and maybe declare your interest so that we can help you find this seller of these items. So ladies, make use of that, these ponchos to protect yourself from this cold. All right, so we move on. Let's see what else is on offer on this group as we are approaching the 40th minute. So any comments? I hope you guys are sharing the live stream, and perhaps if you have any comment, I'm not seeing any comment. Anybody just comment, say, let's say hi, let us know where you're watching us from. Let us know where you're watching us from. So you can comment, you can say anything. I see here, let me just focus on this. I see here we have somebody saying that they're selling KPLC tokens on offer, quick sell, contact this number and that and that. So now, these also are the other things that we are trying to address. You know, I don't know, we all know where we get tokens from. So if somebody is selling tokens like this, maybe it might be, I don't know, true, or I don't want to judge anything, but it might be true, or maybe people are being conned. But when you buy items that you buy items that we have verified, then you'll be able to now buy legitimate things. Okay, you'll be able to buy legitimate things. So look, if you look at the comments here, we're seeing that those who have received the tokens show proof. Okay, then another comment there by, I think is the seller. Okay, pay via this number and I'll automatically load your meter. So somebody comes there and then comments, it's a scam. Another one, scam, 250 units. So this is what this show is trying to address. So if you don't want to be conned, make sure you come and buy your items or sell your items on this live show, because here we want to see that face of this person who is selling these tokens. Then we are interacting live. We can ask questions. Where did you get them? Do you work with KPLC or things like that? Okay, so you see here, people are already saying that this is a scam. So this is what we are trying to address. So it's really up to us to take the bull by the horn and change the situation that all of us are facing. Okay, so this is exactly what this show is trying to address. So we have some nice things there as well. Sofa covers, I don't know if, let us look at them. Okay, they are there. They're being sold by Doreen's Home Decor. I think she's saying there were 17,000. Okay, so they are there. Sorry, let me just share. Yeah, there they are, 17,000. Okay, so different colors there. If you're interested, wow, look at that, very nice. I'd buy maybe those ones. Okay, so they're there. They can change the look of your living room, but I'm not the seller. So the seller would have been here, maybe should have given us more information about that. But anyway, for now, our interest is to see as many items as possible, but those are the covers there. So if you're interested, you can always declare your intention on the comment section, and you come and maybe we let the owner know that the items are nice. So there are the covers. There are the covers. Yeah, very beautiful covers. So if you are watching, don't forget to share the live stream on your timeline. Click on the 3 dots on top of the video. Share the live stream on your timeline so that many people know. Also, you can share it in groups that you belong, so that we get people to come, so that we have one place to sell our items, and we sell them in a genuine manner and in a very fast manner. Immediately you secure deals here because you're just talking to the person who is selling the items for you. So it's, if you watched our last night's show, you could see how that gentleman called Biggie was able to come in the show immediately and explain himself in a very short time, and everybody got to know exactly what what he's selling. So like I've mentioned, I don't know if you people have come across these advertisements on these pages whereby they say they are selling slimming tablets and I don't know, things that make your shape, I don't know, for ladies now, make your shape change what, or maybe cut your fat. So for us, before we market those items from our group, we know we have to do some research on them. So that is the advantage, that we are not, for us, we are not going to really sell items that are going to maybe injure your health, or we'll normally do research on and do some background check on all the items that we sell. So anyway, let's move on. I'm trying to look for some other things. Maybe we can look for them together. If you like them, then you just type on the comment section or use the link and come in studio and say that you like those items. Okay, we have some other items here for ladies. Very cheap tops at 100 shillings. Very nice tops at 100 shillings, size 8/10. I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing that right, so the ladies would know. These are just 100 bob. Very nice, size 12. Okay, there they are, size 10. So ladies who are watching, yeah, wholesale tops at 100, soft cotton. They're being sold by a lady called Charity JB. So if the lady is watching, now this would have been an opportunity for you to come and tell the ladies where they can get these items, and maybe ladies can ask several other questions. Maybe they can even ask whether you have any other items that you sell. So this is the beauty of this show. This is the gist of the show. Okay, so you can imagine if we were all watching, maybe if all these owners of these products were watching, then it would have been a really awesome experience, because we would be selling items right here, deals would be made here. So this lady seems that she has very nice items for the ladies. So ladies, I don't know if anyone is interested. Maybe if you know the lady, you can anyway, the location is here. I don't know, Nairobi near T-Mall. So Nairobi near T-Mall, what does that mean? Huh? That does not really help you. So our show is there running on that in that group. So that's why we are saying that if you're in this group and you see your item being focused on, just click on the link, come in the studio and sell your item. All right, so let's go on. Let's look for more items. Vehicles, I think we have already focused on one vehicle, so we leave it at that. So we are approaching the 1 hour mark. I think we are going to end in the next like 10 minutes. So for those who maybe want to come into the studio and maybe give suggestions on how to improve the show, or maybe to give any advice, this is your time in the last 10 minutes. But for now, I think I'll be moving to, let me just find 1 or 2 last items, and then we can meet on Monday, 8 p.m., same time. But this show is normally run over the weekend. There are watch parties, so make sure you catch up with them. For people who also are looking for houses to rent or to buy, this is the spot also for you. You can come here and market your house. If you're a broker, you are renting out a house, you can also come here and market it. If you want to buy land, You can also come here and maybe declare your interest, and then people who are selling land, they will come and advertise here. So I don't know, we have think today, let me favor the ladies. We have some other items here for ladies. They're called, I don't know, stripped pants. I don't know what they call these ones, but the ladies know them. So they come there as usual. How much? The back and forth in the comment section. You see somebody comes and says interested. So if you're interested, then I don't know what next. So anyway, so if you're the one who was selling this, if you're the one who was selling, so these are, you just come into the studio, explain to the ladies, okay? Maybe ladies can come in and bargain. So it's there. I think it's being sold by a business called Mary Kay Collection. Okay. Very nice stuff today for the ladies featured in the show. So hii ndio mambo tunasema. So kama wewe uko na biashara, kuja kwa Bills Auction Show, join group, weka vitu zako hapo, alafu kuja kwa show. Then wakati wa show usiku saa 2, ingia kwa show, ingia kwa studio, market hizi vitu zako in person, elezea watu wanaangalia, kama watu wana bargain, kama kuna bargaining, elezea watu uko wapi, kama una deliver all the information. The same way tunafanyanga biashara, venye unauza tu kwa hiyo duka yako hapo town, zile maswali zote zitaulizwa huko, hapa kwa hii show zitaulizwa. So faida ni kwako na pia faida ni kwa mwenye ananunua. So basically hii show inakupatia fursa, ukitoka kwa duka yako jioni, ukifunga duka saa 12 ama saa 1, ukifika kwa nyumba, duka yako bado inaendelea kuuza hapa. So you increase your working hours. Okay, your working hours increase. See, these are very nice stuff for the ladies. Yeah, so take advantage of this show. If you are running a business, take advantage of the show, increase your working hours. When you close work, make sure during the day you post your items into the Bills Auction Show group, and then when you close work in the evening, when you get home, tune into the show, come into the show, continue now selling your items to a new audience, the online audience. Then pick your orders and make your sales. Okay, so don't know if I think I have time to feature one last item before I wind up. Okay, I think let me feature these ones here. Okay, I think from the look of it, we can see it is those additions our sisters and mothers and girlfriends and whoever put in the head. So I think these ones are being marketed by this business called Me Fit Human Hair. Yeah, it's called Human Hair. So there it is. The company is there, Mefit Company. The number has been given there. So you can see very nice human hair there. Okay, that is another design. So you see now, what I'm always talking about, you see now, this post was posted by this business 14 hours ago. 14 hours. And then there's only one comment. And this comment is a lady who has come here, Michelle Mish, and she just posted how much. So how much? And then she left. That is 1 hour ago. Okay. And now the owner of this business has not come back to answer this lady. So if you really want to sell your human hair, is this productive? Hell no, it's not productive. This is not productive at all for business. Now, the same scenario at the Bills Auction Show. What will happen? She comes, posts her item, this human hair, during the day in our group. At 8, she tunes in for the show. She gets into the show, and then she comes into the studio. And then she markets the human hair. She says, these are the human hairs, and this and that, and this and that. Thousands of people are watching. The ladies who are interested, all they need to do, again, they click on that link that is always shared on the description of that video you're watching right now. They click on that link, they come into the studio, and they ask all these questions. How much? So maybe there are different types. So different types, different prices. How will you address those questions? So there's a lot of wasting of time, because now, like the lady who has asked how much on this link, maybe she's asking how much for this type, but this other type is a different price. So she'll get the price here, and then she will know, okay, it's maybe 5,000, 2,000, 10,000. So she will organize herself, and then she will maybe budget for that money. And then she comes back, she goes to this business. Then she's told, hiyo yenye uliuliza ilikuwa 2,000. Hii yenye unataka hii unaona hii ni, you see that back and forth. It's really not making any sense. Anyway, there they are. The human hair, different types there. Ladies, I think you can see. Gentlemen, I think I've featured some cars for you. There's a Prado that was being sold there. So the human hair is very nice there, ladies. So the owner of this business, I hope you are watching. If you are not watching, I pray that you get the news about this new show, that is the Bills Auction Show. That is the new way of buying and selling in Facebook, where we buy live and sell live. Okay, different things there for the ladies. So we don't have the prices, ladies. I'm sorry. And that is what this show is trying to address. If the owner would have been in this show, then she would have been able to talk to you ladies. You'd have asked all the questions about these wigs, and then you'd be sorted. But now, unfortunately, the show is still new. So for those who are watching, the ladies, you can see, if you don't share news about this show, then all of us are not going to benefit. So please share news about this show. When you see an advertisement about the Bills Auction Show, share it widely, share it widely, yes, widely and widely. Make sure many people, as many people know about this show as possible. So there we are. So ladies and gentlemen, for those who have come to the show today, welcome. This show runs every day, same time, 8 to 10. Now, this week we've been visiting sister groups to see how they are doing their business there. For us, we are doing the business differently. So if you enjoy what we are doing, join us and become part of the change. So this is the 7th episode, season 1, episode 7. So season 1 is all about educating people about the show, maybe informing people about the show, and maybe doing a dry run, which we are doing. So it has been successful. So we're now in the 7th episode of the first season. Once we get into season 2, we're going to get into more interesting stuff. So make sure you always get tuned into this show every day, Monday to Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. Tune into this show. There's a lot of stuff, nice things that we want to introduce into this show. We're going also to have mentoring for business people. We're going to show people how to post their stuff on Facebook. Yesterday, we saw somebody selling a mattress, and is taking just the edge of the mattress and posting that picture on Facebook and expecting to make any sales. So anybody who is interested in increasing their sales, unataka kuimarisha biashara yako, this is the show. If you're looking for a job, come to this show and market your skills. We'll teach you skills on how to write your CV. We'll teach you skills on maybe how to present yourself for interviews. Email your CVs on the email that is scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and then we'll get you noticed. Remember, this show is all about getting noticed. Here we are just getting noticed. So if you want to get noticed and stand out from the crowd, then this is your show. So I think with that, we have just hit the 1 hour mark. I would like to end the show there for today, unless anybody else has any comment to make. I will address it. or if you have any burning issue, or you want to sell or buy anything, you click on that link and come into the studio. But with that, I think I will leave it at that, and continue taking care of yourself. Sanitize, watch, observe all the measures that are being advised by the authorities, and make sure that you keep safe, because we need you to be well and alive. So remember to join us on Monday at 8 p.m. And during the weekend, you take time to watch the other episodes of this season 1, episode 1 to this 7, and also be posting your items in the group, share the good news. So let's meet on Monday here, same time, and we do some more shopping. Bye-bye.